Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here to do the recap of the Pirates games versus. I don't even think I'm going to get into stats. I'm just going to say, are any of us surprised? I know I'm not. We won one game out of the last, I believe, two. And the last one we lose, I'm pretty sure it was like 1-10. We allowed this team to score 10 runs, or a couple of them were runs. I don't know if they were all runs or they were walks. I'm sure there was a couple of walks. Knowing the Pirates because our bullpen sucks. Um, yeah, I don't see how Derek Shelton has a job anymore. I I don't see it. How does this fuckbag still have a job? And how does our hitters coach still have a job? It's pathetic, man. I mean, to go through all that just for to get all these guys up and getting everybody excited once again. Once again, they get off to a hot start during the season and then they fall short when it matters the most. I just it with between the Pirates and the Penguins sucking, the Steelers is the only hope that we have left. Because I can tell you right now, the Pirates won't start winning until they can find a good replacement for Derek Shelton. Because that dude can't manage a fucking fly if he wanted to. I'm pissed about it because this team has a lot of potential. And again, it gets wasted under another tenured of Derek Derek Shelton. It's pathetic. It's beyond pathetic. You get hired to run a team, to build a team, and he hasn't had a good team probably since 2018, which was the last time they were above 500 or more up until the past two seasons. But you know what? He just can't freaking get it done. Why keep that? Why would you keep somebody like that? I'm not understanding the whole aspect of that. Why would you keep that person if they haven't done their job right? We have a very young team. We have a very young team, and the future could be bright, but I can tell you right now it's not going to be bright, and Paul Skeens won't be here long term if it continues going the way it is. Yeah, that's the harsh reality of this, is that players like Paul Skeens won't be here long term, I can't talk today. Long term, if you do not change up something. Because we got the team to win. I mean, they've proven it before. I mean, that's the reason why we ended up winning like 10 games. It wouldn't be that way if it wasn't true. I wouldn't be sitting here saying that this team doesn't have that type of good potential if that wasn't true. But Shelton is such a big fucking clown who doesn't know how to do his fucking job right. He's a fucking clown who does not do one thing in his job right. We had a good start to the beginning of the year. Look at where we're at now. We were at one point sitting at first place in the standings, or in our standings, and here we are. This dude changes one thing, and once he does that one time, everything falls apart. He single-handedly ruins a season by making one change. And that ain't even an exaggeration. That's not sarcasm, not exaggerating, not bullshitting. That is actual truth. The second he made that move to pull, what's his name, Jared Jones, out of the game, or not Jared Jones, something Jones. Yeah, I might have got it right. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, it's just another thing with the Pirates. Another season where it could be good, where you, in all honesty, if you look at our schedule, you could literally sit there and say, why not us? But we continue to shit the bed in the middle part of the season, or in one part of the season, where stuff matters the most, wins matter the most, when you go up against good teams. Let's just put it this way. You could have Joe Judge on this team, and he'd still figure out how to fuck up him on that, and still fuck up the team. That's how terrible this man is at his job. He's the Matt Canada of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yep. It's just pathetic now, man. It's really pathetic. The Pirates have been nothing but mediocre for so long now. They get good, and then the second thing you know is, hey, they're up. Awesome, yeah, go Pirates. And then here comes Derek Shelton, changing one thing, pulling out somebody, and how that'll fuck up your whole entire rotation. That's why we had to bring in Paul Skeens so early, or at this point in the season. But yet, he now gets no time after that first game that he was in. He has not pitched. I don't know why. I don't know why they don't get him more involved. There's a reason why you called him up. So what would be the reason of calling him up if you're not going to utilize him and show off his talents? I mean, hell, he showed it in the Cubs game when we won, which the bullpen almost fucked away for us because they gave up 12 balls. And they were, almost every one of them, if I'm not mistaken, was every one of them, was a walk. The Pirates just know how to turn chicken salad into chicken shit. They know how to turn apple pie into freaking Raisin Bran bullshit. This shit's disgusting. They know how to turn a dish of mashed potatoes and gravy with turkey and turn it into funky ass broccoli. And it continues to be just another part in the Derek Shelton era where he shits the bed, he fucks up this team once again every time, and people still say that, oh well, you're being all upset. Where was that when you were winning? Yeah, guess what? They were winning. When you say stuff like that, you answer your own question. You answer a question that I've already answered. When they're winning, they're winning. Now, when they're winning doesn't mean that there isn't negative coming out of it. That there isn't, to take away the negatives in that game. I'm pretty sure we had one run. We scored once. They scored 10 points on us. And don't expect that to be the last, because today we face the Cubs down in their territory, which you can expect that to be a loss. We play these guys that, in all due respect, have been just not good for us this year. I'm keeping it all due respect. The bullpen has been shit. They played like shit. Their performance and their throwing has been dog shit. That's why you brung up somebody like Paul Skeens to do his debut, and not only that, but we get to see what he looks like forward, but the Pirates doing the Pirates thing and not putting him in when he had almost 10 strikeouts. We have not seen him since. You don't have to play him the whole game, but you gotta know where you stand with this team. Like, you gotta know what you're looking more into. Are you looking more into the future and what your future first round pick is? Because he has shown already he is the future. And in his first game, he did more than, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Jared Triolo our pitcher? Yeah. Jared Triolo did pitching. What did Derek Shelton do? Pulled him out of the game for some reason. Just, you never understand why this clown at the GM spot is even still in this league, because I can guarantee you a whole thing full of Chick-fil-A, a lifetime supply of Chick-fil-A, that man would not get picked up if he was fired today. Because he sucks that badly. You don't hear anything like these other teams like, hey, I'd love to get Derek Shelton as the GM. Nobody's saying that. The reason that this man wants to stay in Pittsburgh is because he has nowhere else to go with his job. He wouldn't have another place to go. It's just pathetic, man. It's It's the same thing with this guy over and over again. It's the same old story we get every year. And I get sick of it. I get sick and tired of hearing the same story. And Grant, I've only been watching baseball for 2 years. This is my second year. I started in 2023, or no, 2022, so third year. Still fairly new to it. Still trying to understand it. But yeah, I'll put it to you this way. The Pirates are the 2017 Cleveland Browns of the MLB. That's a good way to describe them. And not a shot on the on the Browns or anything. I have very much respect for that team now. But again, fuck the Browns. But yeah, we're not going to get any better until we get rid of him. But anyway, yeah. Just a terrible, terrible team. It just gets worse and worse every year. But again, hope you all enjoy this video. And until next time, and believe me, I will be back on here. Get this video to 20 likes. And make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss an upload. I'm going to be uploading way more frequently than what I have been. So yeah, you guys have a blessed day. God and Jesus #1. And yeah. And before I go, fuck you, Derek Shelton. And if you get fired, which won't happen, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. In fact, let it hit you in the ass on the way out because you suck as a manager.